Assalamu alaikum. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody is well. I thought I'd do this video today because Yahya has turned 3 months today. Zahid is working from home, so he has chucked me into the spare room. So I'm sitting on a bed while he's watching TV and Yahya is sleeping. So thought I'd do a quick video on Yahya's 3 months and his progress and what we've been up to. Yeah, and if any other mums have done anything other than what I've done, do let me know, because I don't feel like I'm going out enough with him. And I did speak to another mum the other day, and she said it's more so for the mums than for the children. So let me know what you think, if there's any differences from going to classes and things like that. So one thing that I have started doing is milestone cards. So I did forget to do the first month, so I did some weird pictures. I'll put them in, but I did a really weird picture for the first one. However, they are really cute, and you can see how big they grow. They grow so much. Yeah, they grow so much, so I'm really happy I've started them. I did the 3rd month one just literally before he went to bed, and he looks so cute because his little trousers are like rolling up, so everything's getting too small for him. His clothes are getting so small for him. He's in currently 3 to 6 months, but they are already too small for him, so we're looking to sort of try and put him into the 6 to 9 months or 6 to 12 month clothes. They are a bit big, but at least his feet aren't like really tight at the end. I spoke to a child specialist the other day, and she was saying that if the baby grows are too tight from the feet, it really doesn't help their legs because they're growing so much, so it really doesn't help their legs grow in the right way. So I'm really trying to make sure that I'm leaving a lot of space at the end of his baby grows. Yeah, and his face changes in every photo. So every time we send a picture to my family or Zahid's family, especially my mother-in-law, it's every single picture is different. So every day we send her a picture. Well, we try and do it every day, and they're all different. His face changes so often, it's crazy. But I do think he looks a lot like Zahid, and a lot of people say that he looks like my brother, Zarar. I'll put a picture of him when he was younger, but yeah, they're really cute. So he has started to like lift his head and roll slightly. He hasn't like rolled properly, and I don't know if that's I've looked on like blogs and stuff, and I don't think it's a big issue, but he isn't like rolling over. He's only just 3 months, so he is still quite small. But alhamdulillah, he's doing well, and he's chatting away, smiling. He talks to you in baby language, obviously, but he's just the cutest thing ever. And alhamdulillah, I think we're very, very blessed for Zahid to be working from home so much, and for me to be home all the time, to be able to sit there and have a conversation with him. My family do come around quite a lot, so we're seeing them tomorrow. He has visited Manchester and Oxford, so we do go there quite a lot. So Zahid's family is in Manchester and my family is in Oxford, so we do travel out. The first time we went to Manchester and Oxford, actually, the car was full. So we have a normal 5-seater normal car, and it was full to the brim. I don't know how. I didn't use half the things. So when traveling with baby, just pack light, just pack loads of clothes basically for them, just in case of poop explosions, which you do get. Yahya got so many nappy explosions at the beginning. I was using size 1 nappies, and I think they were just too small, so I went up to size 2. Still was getting some nappy explosions, and it's a really weird thing, but he started to wee like all the up the side, and I was like, how did that even get there? Like, how is that even possible? But it happened. So I've gone up to size 3 now, and alhamdulillah, it seems to be a little bit better. We did have a nappy explosion when we went to Zahid's sister's house. That was a bit embarrassing because loads of people were there. Yeah, it was up the back, it was all through the clothing. It was horrible, and we only took 1 set of spare clothing, and he had ruined it, so we had to get him changed back into his like little bow tie and shorts, which is cute, but not what you want to drive home in. Yeah, so we had his hair cut on the 7th day. It still hasn't really grown back, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm starting to massage quite a lot now, and I think that helps quite a lot. Let's see how it goes. The only classes that we did start was baby massage classes. The only classes that we did start were baby massage, and it was from our NCT teacher actually who did it, Lou. She is amazing, and it's a very calm environment, and I was like, yes, baby massage, because my mum, like in Asian families, you tend to do massages on the baby a lot, and I thought, okay, I'm going to learn some new things and I can like help him go to sleep better. But what I really found that helped was actually bonding with the baby. I know it sounds really bad, but when Yahya was born, everyone always says when your baby's born, you have like such a strong connection with them. You're like so like connected. It's like your pride and joy. You love them so much. But I didn't really feel that. I was really worried, and I can still remember it, but I was more so worried about Zahid bonding with the baby. Like, it was like a big thing for me, and I think I forgot that I had to bond with the baby as well. So when Yahya was born, I was like, Zahid, like, hold baby, skin to skin, things like that. So after a few weeks, after I was getting better, then I felt as though I bonded with him. And that was really sad for me, because I've always been very motherly. I've always had a real motherly instinct. I've got younger brothers and sisters. They always call me the second mum. I'm like really motherly. So it was really weird for me. And I was telling my mum, I was like, Mum, is this a bit weird? Like, I'm not feeling it at the moment. What's going on? And she was like, no, you'll be fine. Like, once he gets, she said this, which is really weird to me, but she was like, when he gets ill, or if something happens to him, if he hurts himself, then you'll feel it. And that is so true. That happened, because when he had his first vaccinations, and I know it's crazy, but it was at 12 weeks, I think, 6 or 12 weeks. 6 weeks, it was his, I can't remember. But when he has his first set of vaccinations and he cried and he had his injection, then I felt it. Then I was like, this is my baby. And I was like a proper big lion looking after my cub. And yeah, after that I felt it, and it's grown and grown and grown. Alhamdulillah, with the help of God, I feel like I am so connected with him, and I love it. But if other mothers are out there and they're not connecting at the early stages, just wait it out. I think just see how it goes, because it isn't I don't know, for some people it probably happened straight away, but for me it just didn't. Yeah, I'm very close with him now. So sorry, I went off topic, but baby massage really helped, because it was that one-to-one with the baby, and you're talking to them and they're looking at your face and they're sort of like interacting with you. So that was really important for me, especially. And that really, really helps. So by the end of the course, I was like in awe of Yahya, and at home, after a bath, I would do his massage, and it would be a lovely, lovely time. If anybody is thinking about classes, I would definitely say to try baby massage or something of that nature, just to like connect with the baby. So yeah, his vaccinations, he had the first one 12 weeks I think it was, and the second one he had on Monday. It's only one injection on the second. The first one is 3 injections and 1 by mouth. The second one was 1 injection and 1 by mouth. He didn't have a temperature. We didn't give him Calpol. The first time we gave him Calpol, I think it was for 2 days. But this time he didn't really need it. So Alhamdulillah, he was absolutely fine. Yeah, so I'm still breastfeeding. Alhamdulillah. I didn't know if I would be able to do it, but I seem to have got to grips with it. I think baby gets to grips with it as well. So if you are struggling as well, baby gets to grips with it. And me and Yahya have now intertwined, and we are on the same page. He knows what not to do, and I know what not to do as well. So alhamdulillah, that's going well. And I am still pumping, so I'm still putting loads of breast milk in the freezer just in case I get ill or something happens to me. I still want him to be able to have my milk. So we did have quite a bit of trouble at the beginning with burping. So I think he was having a bit of colic. He was having a lot of pain, and with baby massage, they kind of teach you different massage strokes to help relieve wind. And that was perfect. That really, really helped. And he's absolutely fine now, but we do give him Infocol. I try not to give it on every single feed, but I do know when I don't give it, he will be a little bit antsy. So I'm trying to like take him off it a bit so that he can start learning to bring it up himself and burp, because what the Infocol does is break down the big bubbles into small little bubbles, so it's easier for them to burp them out. So sleeping. Everybody has loads of trouble with baby sleeping. I was speaking to another mother the other day and she was not even wanting to have another baby because how bad her baby wasn't sleeping. She just wouldn't sleep at night, up every 2 hours. So alhamdulillah, I think I've got it lucky with Yahya. I get a good 8 hours if I go to bed at 10. But I put him to bed, sleep at 10 o'clock. And I know that's quite late, but as he gets older, I'll start doing it earlier. So I'm aiming for the 7 till 7, but at the moment I think 10 till 6 works perfectly just because of namaz times as well. About 6 o'clock for namaz, so it works really well. I can read and then feed him and he'll go back to bed for another few hours. But I do want to start getting him to go to sleep earlier. So if so yesterday we started at 9:30. I'm going to slowly try and do it that way, but if I do go too early, he will wake up at about 12, 1 o'clock for another feed. I hope he gets to grips with it, so that means I can have some time in the evening. At the moment I am putting him up, so we do get to sort of watch TV and have a cup of tea, but it'll be nice just to be able to chill for a bit. So yeah, hopefully soon, Yahya. Oh yeah, and I'm still swaddling him. I know they say that you should stop at about 2-3 months, but he loves it. He knows that that's his sleep time, so I still do it. He does kind of wriggle a bit, but then he knows that he needs to go to bed for a long time. So I'm still tightly swaddling him. I bought his first toy. I was so amazed because I thought, I don't want any colourful toys. I don't want this, I don't want that. When we take Yahya out to places and he sees colourful things, he loves it. He is mesmerised. So I felt really bad and he likes the noise. So I was like, right, I need to start getting something for him. So I got him this little crunchy book. That really helps. And I also got this thing for his car seat. And that was 2 things, and I was like, that's it. I don't want to have like crazy amounts of toys in the house. It's going to be so messy. I'm a bit of a clean freak and I don't want there to be so much colour. I'm really, you can probably see this is a spare room and it's like all grey. I love grey and I love like even the curtains. I don't know if you can see them, but even the curtains are like grey. Anyway, but inshallah, when he gets older, he'll probably get presents from people, so I don't really want to go and buy him loads at the moment. He's still not grabbing, and I don't know if that's a bad thing. Probably isn't. Every child's different. I think boys are slower anyway, but he's not grabbing things. Like, he'll grab your finger and things, but he's not reaching out to grab stuff. Hopefully he'll start doing that in the next few weeks. And lastly, weight loss. So I put on a lot of weight when I was pregnant. So I put on about 2 stones, roughly about 2 stones while I was pregnant. Yeah, I was quite big before I even got pregnant. But I did put on about 2 stone and I started Slimming World a few weeks ago. Not a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago now. I think Yahya was 7 weeks when I started and I did it for 2 weeks. I didn't like the lady there, so I think I'm going to start again, inshallah, next week with a different class and see how that goes. I've just heard really good things about Slimming World. My sister used it, my mum used it, and they've lost quite a bit. And you can eat so much food with it, it's crazy. So I have like pastas and everything, egg, toast, cheese. With breastfeeding, you can have quite a lot. Anyway, in the 2 weeks, I lost 7 pounds, which wasn't too bad. Anyway, that's about it. And hopefully, inshallah, next time I see you, there'll be more developments. I'll hopefully do these every 3 months. Yahya will be 6, oh God, he'll be 6 months the next time we do one of these. And hopefully I will have lost all my weight. Inshallah, please pray for me because I don't want to be I'm still quite young. Like a lot of mums are still quite young, and after your first one, I don't want to get big. I've seen it happen to a lot of girls where they just put on too much weight and then they don't take it off and then they have another baby and then another one and it just will never come off. Before we inshallah have another one, I really want to lose the weight. Preferably, I can't even say it, preferably go down to my wedding weight. And I look back at pictures and I'm like, oh my God, I was so skinny. But at that time I used to look at myself and I used to think I was so fat. Like I was like, I'm going to be the fattest bride ever. The day before my wedding, I actually went to McDonald's and we had McDonald's for dinner because I was like, forget this. And yeah, Now I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, I'm a bit comfortable with my body. But I look at a picture and I'm fat, like I'm quite big. So I think when you're big, you think you're skinny, and when you're skinny, you think you're big. Never a win-win situation. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment and subscribe and watch my other videos. Inshallah, I will see you guys very soon.